As we develop our intuition, we have to let go of curiosity. I'm talking about casual curiosity, wondering about people we know, people we see, people we have not been invited to peer into their lives with our intuition. Hi, I'm Fran Gallagher. I'm an intuition coach and consultant, and I have a program, Trust Your Gut, Intuition for Decisions That Matter, that's all about developing your intuition. But any effort you make to develop your intuition, you're going to have to consider the ethics of how you use your intuition. I call my intuition my X-ray vision. I can look into lives, I can look into people's motivations, and I only do that now when I'm invited to do it. Sometimes somebody might come up to me at a party and say, well, what do you see about me? And I might say, nothing, because you haven't invited me to look at it. Or I might say, I'm not working, so I'm not peering into that right now. So I want you to consider what happens if you do get your curiosity satisfied. Then what? Number one, you may be learning something that is actually none of your business. Number two, you might receive information and then you have it in your brain. And what are you going to do with it? It's going to take up space. You know, as we live our lives, our brains get a little bit full of memories. And that's one of the reasons why we might have a few issues retrieving memories, because there's a lot of them in there. Well, why would you want to clutter your memories with anybody else's life story? This doesn't mean we're not going to go through a period where, when we're developing our intuition, we may indulge our curiosity. I certainly did. One time I was standing behind someone in McDonald's, and I saw all these things about why he was the way he was. I'm getting goosebumps, which is confirmation from your body. How his father treated him and what that did to him. And what am I going to do with it? Another time in the same time period, I saw someone with a broken leg and all in a cast, and all of a sudden I'm aware of why they got their broken leg. And I have to say, I'm embarrassed. I started following them because I wanted to tell them. I wanted to say, I know why you got a broken leg. And I would have given them some kind of spiritual or psychological information. Well, luckily, I gave that up and I did not follow them anymore, and I did not tell them. I've had to learn this lesson over and over again. I recently gave somebody some information, and it was a little while before I realized they hadn't asked for it. They weren't my client, they were a friend. I thought I was being helpful, and I was not, because we did not have that agreement. So when you ask permission to give someone information, or they request that you use your intuition to give them information, that is the ethical use of your intuition, your ability to probe into a reality, to see or feel, hear, taste, smell, sense, or know something more about their situation that your intuition might reveal to you. Once you start charging, that's even a more formalized way of experiencing agreement. The person has literally contracted with you to have you use your intuition. And believe it or not, this is the safest use of your intuition, because it is literally a formalized agreement, because again, they have paid for it. Now listen, I have struggled for years and still struggle with gifting people with my intuitive insights. And I'm seeing more and more that might not be the best use of my intuition or their openness. Because again, our intuition can reveal powerful, powerful things. They can reveal origin stories and origins of illness or accident, injury, information about deceased loved ones. All kinds of things come through with our intuition. And we really have to be, at this point, committed to the right use of our intuition. So, I'm Fran Gallagher. I'm an intuition coach and consultant, and I've developed a program to allow you and my many students to develop their intuition. It really works. It's called Trust Your Gut Intuition for Decisions That Matter. It's coming in February of 22, and I look forward to talking with you about it more. Thanks for joining me.